everybody. Welcome to Opwoo for the week of November 9th. Oh my goodness. I am still recovering from last week, as you guys are aware, especially our Americans. Although I know a lot of the international community was sweating bullets too. It was a long week, a lot of waiting, a lot of stress, a lot of alcohol, and eating like it was election day for 4 to 5 days straight, and then a lot of partying over the weekend. We did it. We got off the last exit ramp on a very, very bad highway that we were on. And I know that there's a lot of work to be done, and we're going to be starting a lot of that work on November 21st with our charity stream for the Equal Justice Initiative. And there's a lot of Georgia runoff stuff that I'm going to be talking about. Shirley, if you are in Georgia, let me know. I would be happy to send you a Vote for Iggy button to attend the Georgia Senate state runoffs. Yes, I'm Portuguese and it was stress for me too. I think the whole world was collectively holding a breath at the same time, and then it all came out on Saturday, which was very lovely. But yes, I'm going to be, talking a lot about the Georgia Senate runoff races in the next couple months. So, grit your teeth and deal with that if you do not live in the state of Georgia. But we need all the help we can get with helping our boys down there. And thank you for the hype train as well. Evenings Crow, East Cosplay, Maddie Cosplay, Bakasara, Jan9, and Green Dragon. And also thank you, Sarah, for the raid. I believe they were playing Doki Doki Literature Club this morning. Let me see. Okay. We got a lot to talk about today, including some Patreon and Twitch news, which isn't that different from last week because Patreon and Twitch, again, was difficult to maintain with the events of last week. So I ended up doing some different stuff that I had planned on doing last week, and I'm going to postpone all that stuff to this week. But I also want to tell you about our charity stream on November 21st. I have decided what our goals for the charity stream are going to be, including our stretch goals and all of the different donor prize tiers as well. So you can find out today what you can get from donating during our charity stream and what our group goals are if we hit some major milestones as a group. On the Gamer X stream, one of them was I would tell you what my Read 900 fanfic was, and I would read it aloud, and that ended up happening. I read my Read 900 fic from 2018 out loud on the stream, so that was content. We did that for $1,000. And we did not reach the $10,000 milestone of me shaving half of my head. We came $900 short. So we'll see what I have in store for this one. In the meantime, I also want to talk about the Detroit Evolution Blu-rays because that's going to be a topic when we talk about the stream as well. So I'm very, 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 very near done with these. The program that I have to make them, the authoring program I have to design all the menus and put in the subtitles and just assemble the entire package that is the Blu-ray, is as slow as an absolute dinosaur. And so I've imported 27 of the 31 subtitle tracks, but each one takes 6 minutes to upload for some reason, and that's after having to have converted it to a different format in a completely different alphabet to make sure that the alphabet didn't have type. But it is just a whole thing, and there's 31 of them. So I spent a lot of time on Friday working on that and got all of them converted, most of them imported, so I just got to finish importing the subtitles. I think everything else is done, though. I have all of my bonus features added. I have my Blu-ray commentary added. I have all of the scene selections done. I have, I think that's most. I have all my menus imported, made, and synced, and all the music is on the menus and everything. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting those subtitles packaged up, and then what I'll be doing is I'm going to be burning a test version at home, and then testing it on my TV and making sure that everything works, that all of the subtitle tracks will play, all of the special features will play, the commentary track will play, and then from there I'll send it off to disc makers, and they'll duplicate it and make a bunch of copies for me and send them here, and hopefully I'll have them even before the charity stream. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at with that. I think tomorrow is when I plan on going ahead and finishing it, doing the test burn, and then from there I can call disc makers and they can figure out the rest. All right. Yeah, they will not be sold directly, but they will be a donation reward during the charity stream. So if you want to get your hands on one, stay tuned because we're going to talk about that when we talk about charity rewards. In the past, people were able to get them through being a producer of Detroit Evolution, basically as a producer perk for upfronting some money to help get that movie get made, as well as donating to our GamerX charity stream in June. So all those folks still waiting to get their Blu-rays because they have to be manufactured. But we are doing one more opportunity to order one through this next stream on November 21st. This week on Twitch, last week I was going to do Your Royal Gayness on Friday, and that got canceled / postponed because I was way too much hyper-focusing on MSNBC and couldn't muster the energy to be seen by anybody. So we postponed that to this Friday. We're still going to play Your Royal Gayness on Friday. It is a gay prince dating sim. It is like Dream Daddy if everyone was a prince. I'm really excited to play this. So look forward to that, 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Thursday and Saturday streams are on hiatus, so that's the only stream we've got this week other than Opwoo. This week on Patreon, we have more Detroit Evolution behind-the-scenes picks for $1 and up patrons on Wednesday. On Friday, again, I was going to do this on the road again behind-the-scenes reel, but I was too hyper-focusing on MSNBC to edit it. I mean, I'm just so into Steve Kornacki now. I want to create a whole fan club for him. I love him. He's great. He's one of us. So anyway, I didn't get to edit that, so I posted a Detroit Evolution outtake instead, and this Friday we'll have the On the Road Again behind the scenes video. Man, we're really getting that hype train going. Level 2 hype train emote. Thank you guys. Thank you Mothman for the subscription, the gift sub, and Maddie for the bits, and Will for the gift subs, and Jen for Jen9J for more bits, all sorts of lovely stuff. Thank you guys. All right, so more about this charity stream. So for those of you who weren't here last week, our charity stream is going to be November 21st from noon to 7 Eastern Standard Time. That's next Saturday. So not this coming Saturday, but Saturday after next. So just weekend after next. This is going to benefit the Equal Justice Initiative. The Equal Justice Initiative is a very established organization that seeks to end mass incarceration, end unjust and cruel punishment, provide racial justice, provide attorneys for those who can't afford them. They are a very, very old organization. There's been a movie made about the founder of it called Just Mercy with, I believe Michael B. Jordan was in that. Yeah, it's a really, really, really good cause and very, very needed right now. So our goal for this is $2,000. Last time we raised $9,100, but I'm still being pretty conservative. I would like to raise at least $2,000. That's kind of what I would consider a success. And guest and activity schedule are going to be announced. I will say that I've already got a couple people on board with it, a couple people who are very familiar faces to you. I'm trying to get a couple people who will be new to you on as well. There's a few people I want to reach out to and bring on to either do Q&As or game with us or lots of different stuff. So that's going to be announced next week, our actual schedule and activities and guests and everything. Donation prizes and stretch goals are going to be announced right now, though. So in addition to the $2,000 goal, we have an earlier goal and we have some stretch goals too. And if we as a collective reach those milestones with our combined donations, we will get some interesting things to happen. And that is, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this first. So our first goal is to, actually, yeah, I guess I didn't do an earlier goal this time. We're gonna start at 2,000. So that's our, this was a success. Yay, we met our goal. If that happens, all donors $25 and up will get a unique Iggy sticker and a signed thank you card. This is what happened before. So if we hit our milestone, then everybody who donates at least $25 will get a card and we'll get a sticker and some other stuff from Octopunk. That sticker will be on the next slide. If you got it from the GamerX stream or you're going to get it from the GamerX stream, that was a custom designed Iggy sticker. So it was designed for GamerX, and this one is designed for the EJI. So it's an EJI inspired Iggy sticker. If we reach $5,000, I will write and publish a new Read 900 fic. So it would probably be in the DE universe. So it would probably be DE canon. I think that would be the best way to do it. So get those wallets out if you want to see more Read 900 content from me, because I'd probably try to write that by the end of the year. And that would be published pretty soon. I think I know what I want to do with it. So, and Michelle and Austin will do a Read 900 cosplay photo shoot at 7,500. Of course, I'll be Gavin and he'll be Nines. And I don't have the leather jacket, but we have all the other pieces to do it. He would maybe also do it in heels, because why not? I mean, credit to JJ. And yeah, that could be fun. We would probably just get together, do a photo shoot, get one of our photographer friends. I would put on my best Gavin. He would put on his best Nines, and we would do some fun Read 900 shoot stuff with the cosplay. So that would be 7,500. And yes, we transferred over the $10,000 Michelle will shave the side of her head goal. Still willing to do it. Still willing to do it if you guys raise 10 grand. So we'll see what happens. I know that the one that you're probably most excited about is that $5,000 one, the more Read 900 content. And I'm so willing to do it if we can raise $5,000, because that would be super, super dope. We will do it this time. I don't know. I mean, I know things are a lot quieter now than they were in June, but you guys always turn up when it counts, and this might be a good cause for that. Is that $10,000 fucking shaving the side of my head goal? You never know. In addition to this, there are some cool things that you individually can get for your donation, regardless of what we as a group do. So you can guarantee certain rewards sent to your house, or to participate in certain rewards, if you just donate a certain amount of money. And that is here. Here's the thank you gifts for donors. So I don't have anything at the $25 level unless we meet our $2,000 goal, in which case you'll get some stickers and some fun stuff in the mail. Now that I think we'll be able to get. So if you donate $25, you'll almost certainly get a sticker and stuff. I think we'll be able to meet our $2,000 goal. This is the Iggy, the EJI Equal Justice Iggy that I was telling you about. So that's what the sticker would be. Everybody who donates $50 or more, though, will get an invitation to an online group seminar taught by Michael Smallwood. It'd be like a 1-hour group class on Zoom. He says it's going to be about history or film, or he doesn't know what it's going to be about yet, but he's very excited. He wants to teach you guys something, and all you have to do is donate $50, and you'll get an invitation to that group call, which would be a lot of fun and very informative, regardless of what the topic is. Of course, as last time, the $100 donation tier is the Blu-ray copy of Detroit Evolution. This time, the $250 tier is an exclusive Charity Iggy acrylic pin. So it's this EJI Iggy design as an acrylic pin. So you can put it on your backpack or anywhere else, and it will not be sold anywhere. It can only be got through donation. And then finally, at the $500 level, you'll get a personal online feedback session with me and Michael for your short story, pilot script, one-act play, or short film screenplay. I think fan fiction's probably also acceptable for this. So anything that you write that's like under 30 pages, we will both read it and do a feedback session with you. And so these things are a lot more like experiences this time around to save on the timing and the shipping. We can get these out to you a lot faster. And know that everything is cumulative. So if you donate the $500, you get that prize, but you also get everything under it as well. So $250 people also get the Blu-ray copy of Detroit Evolution. $100 people also get the invitation to Michael's class, and also the Iggy sticker, presuming that we reach our $2,000 goal as well. So imagine having feedback on your fan fiction. Hey, some people, that's what they have, and that's what they write, and maybe they want to get better as a writer, but they don't have anything new other than fan fiction, and I'm perfectly willing to read that. The only thing that is kind of limiting with this is like length of the piece. Like we can't really, give feedback on like an entire novel. We can't give feedback on like a 200-page screenplay. But we'll be able to work it out with whoever we end up talking to there. I think that, for that donation tier, we'll be pretty flexible about what we'll take on, because we really want to give you guys the value for that. So yeah, this is what we've got coming on November 21st. Hope this is exciting for everybody, and save your paychecks, I guess. Hopefully there's a payday between this Friday and next Friday to donate to the Equal Justice Initiative. For fan art of the week this week, I struggled a little. Neb helped me out, but I was struggling a little because Instagram still has not brought back tags in America. So it's kind of frustrating and really hard to find stuff. There's some other tags that I normally search. I didn't want to bog her down too much, but we might go back and, like, when the tags finally function again, I might go back and pull some other stuff. But for now, this is what we've got. So we have got this lovely silhouette design by Night9 Owaki on Tumblr. Yeah, it needs to get their shit together. It's over. Go home. I almost want to send a Ferris Bueller to Instagram. Like, it's done. Go. Shoo. But anyway, this is a lovely silhouette design by Night9 Owaki on Tumblr. I love how they captured the very distinct hairlines of both of the guys. You immediately know it's them just from the hair. This is fantastic. This is from Aspirant on Instagram, also on Twitter as well, I believe. A panorama design of both our guys and the Canon Read 900. Super, super cool. I would love to almost get, like, the full version of this for a header or something. This would make a great header for, like, Twitter or Facebook or something. Well done, Aspirant. They have a lot of really cool stuff on Instagram, so go check them out and give them a follow. They make so much DE art that I can't include it all in fan art of the week because there's usually multiple pieces per week. So I just want to say, go give them some love. This is from Lou Euriptic on Instagram. There was a Gavin one as well, so you can go see that by going to their page directly and giving them a follow. I believe they are new to the fandom from what I can remember of their captions, so definitely go say hi, go welcome them with open arms. This is very, very pretty. Thank you to Tot Gullabuk on Twitter for this lovely redraw of me and Cute Thulu here, who's actually right beside. I can reenact this one right here. He's still within arm's distance because of Call of Cthulhu. He's just lived here now. But anyway, thank you to Todd for this. This is really cute. Always appreciate seeing art of myself as well as my dear friend with the tentacle face. And this from McChip is Fried on Tumblr. It's been a while since I saw some Lotso art, so this was really charming. I love all the stuff McChip is Fried did for DE Art Fest, so I'm really glad to see some stuff from them come back. This is, I believe, an Instagram screen cap redraw from a picture I posted where JJ does look just so incredibly done. So thank you, McChip is Fried. I love your work, and definitely go check them out on Tumblr and follow them if you haven't already. Our P.O. Box is P.O. Box 62762, North Charleston, South Carolina, 29419. I will be checking it next week, most likely, but if you have sent me something and you know there is something waiting in my post office box, feel free to @ me on Twitter or send me or post something in Ask the Octopunks in our Discord server, so I will know to look out for it. Maybe I'll get over there faster to make sure it doesn't get sent back. That's all I have for this week. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're excited about the charity stream coming up next week, as well as Your Royal Gayness at 8 p.m. Eastern this Friday. That'll be the next time I see ya. As always, stay great, hydrate, have a happy time zone, and thank you for # voting for Iggy.